Today's Sunshine Note is titled, Change is Good. I am the Lord, I do not change. Malachi 3:6. I hate change. I hate change in every way possible. I know some people thrive and excel with change, but I do not think I am one of them. I like for my clothes to stay in the same order in the closet, and I like to order the same meals at restaurants. I get very upset when a favorite drink of mine is discontinued at a restaurant. I like to visit the same old places. I get attached to things. I got terribly sad as a child when my dad would sell the car or throw out an old broken toy. I have always hated it terribly when people I love have to move away. But I hate it even more when I myself have to move away and start over somewhere new, which I've had to do often. Usually I have a hard time the first few months or so. I get depressed and I don't strive, don't make friends, don't leave the house, that type of thing. Everyone tells me that change is a natural part of life and you just have to accept it, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. I have several friends who say that they actually look forward to such big changes as moving and starting over. They say they get bored with life, and it gives them a lot of excitement to be able to do different things all the time. I can see their side. Excitement is good, but the old things are just so much more comfortable. If you're like me and don't like change, or even if you are like my friends and welcome change, whichever you prefer, I don't think any of us would say that we want a God who changes all the time. No matter how much we love or hate change, there are some things in life that we need to stay constant, and God happens to be one of them. That's why it's such a relief to me when He assures us in the last book of the Old Testament that He does not change. Think what it would be like if God changed all the time. You couldn't count on His rules. You couldn't invest in His purposes, and you couldn't bank on His love. You couldn't trust Him either. One day He would say one thing, and the next day He might be different. So it's wonderful to know that in a changing world, we have something that is constant. We have a North Star in the midst of the black night that can always guide us home. Our God does not change. Even if all of life is falling down around you, He is the same. For all of us, but especially for me, that's a great big sigh of relief. May God bless you today.